But underway here. Young Africans hosting Mediama of Ghana here, Dar es Salaam. Already early pressure for the Tanzanian champions. Brilliant ball swung in. Got to it first. Pacome Zouzoua arriving. Ball delivered in. Cleared by Dixon Job, but only as far as Orega. So lovely 1-2. Did so well to get his body across. Mixing gave a first Ghanaian title. This a debut performance, and it could be getting better with a flag. Maybe saving the blushes of Jonathan. He's absolutely thumped it over the bar. In the end, he was well offside. Meaning unbroken. Twisting and turning. Mdathiri Yaya. The support, it's plucked out to Kwasi Otoula. Lovely little 1-2. The Ivorian looks up. Cut back is very good. Stefan Aziki. Oh, he's just snuck it the wrong side of the post. He makes his apologies, but I'm not quite sure why. He did brilliantly to shape out a yard of space, and after a double on domestic duty, en route to victory, so close. Under pressure. A bright start for the young Africans. Launched in. Keeper comes, but his defender gets there first. And that was not what the doctor ordered. Oh my God! Oh, that's an incredible save to stop an own goal. Cat-like reactions. It came off Emmanuel Kujo, but Felix and decides to punch. Not the best though. Maxi Nzengeli. Though he's lost out. The break on, but it's close to taking the lead. Sloppy there. This time, Mediama could break, but not. Back on Zouzoua to Nzengeli. Kiaziz loses under his footing, but his captain recycles. Lovely touch from Zouzoua. They're creating space. Now strike. But while I was bobbling, instead of getting over, Nzengeli got under it. And came back to the DR Congo forward. Now looking for the 1-2, but Msonda gets his head down. Fires directly at Felix K. Did well to make the space, but gets the applause from Kiaziz. Nieto takes over the situation. Dixon Job, thankfully, so absolutely okay. Now head down and driving into the space. Pacome Zouzoua. It's only him, and he's done it again. Taking the match by the scruff of the neck, and it is a stunning opener to give young Africans the lead their players deserved, and rebirth in the Champions League. Stunning run. And Mediama could not close the gaps. We saw Kennedy Msonda just before strike right at Felix K. This time right in the corner, across the goalkeeper. Blindsided as well. And it is a stunner from young African's main man, who is the one filling the role left by Fiston Mayele. The winger strikes again. 3 goals in 4 Champions League outings. He's the man leading the recovery. Ali at the top, but it could get better. Trying to find the shooting angle, but unlike Zuzua, DR Congo Maxi Nzengeli made the space, but couldn't keep the shot down. Zuzua to his compatriot Ataula. Both arrived at the club from ASEC Mimosas. Lovely ball back to the fullback, and it must be two. Well, no wonder Maxi Nzengeli is thumping the turf. Brilliant ball to release Ataula from Kiaziz. And the less said about the finish, the better for the DR Congo. Good pressing. Zuzua, 3-on-2 all of a sudden. The ball played through. Yaya cross. He's missed the target. He did everything right, except for the placement. Very tight call there after the release of the pass. But Kennedy Musonda missing the target. And then a mistimed challenge from their captain, Imwanyeto, has provided Mediama with a wonderful opportunity to square the match up. And after the pain and suffering Mediama have had to go through in that first half, and even the start of this second period, Jonathan Sowa with the chance from the spot once again against Young Africans. Well, he scored the opener in what turned out to be a 1-1 draw on match day 3. Now he has the chance to level things up by beating Jigui Tiara once more. Huge moment in the match. Mdathiri Yaya can't watch. But it's a save! And on the rebound, he couldn't put it in. Diarra, the hero. And what a huge let-off for the Tanzanian champions and their captain, Bakari Imwanyeto. He guessed the right way, but it's not a great penalty. And then he couldn't even put his foot through the rebound. That was the moment. Mediama defenders, players, Baba Musa absolutely giving Kwadwo Amoako an earful. Manuel Cujo throwing in his tuppence worth. Ball delivered in. Msonda, and it's crept in! And finally, Young Africans have their cushion. What relief around the Benjamin Mkapa Stadium. Well, they're absolutely loving it. And their Champions League campaign finally is coming to life. They've never seen their side do it. Well, it looks like it's come off the head of the captain, Imwanyeto. He knew precious little about it. That's why the teammates were slapping his head, as well as Musonda's. The Zambian's header deflected in by his own captain. But the Young Africans won't care how it got there. It looks like game over. It was much more like it. Showing confidence. But Musonda offside as the strike was taken. A fine save, but it meant any rebound now It's going to be a now break back in, and it's 3-0. 1-2-3 knockout from the young Africans. Mdathiri Yaya sends the Benjamin Mkapa Stadium absolutely wild. This time, there will be no comeback. And they can richly enjoy a scoreline that their dominance has earned. But Mediama will look back to that Jonathan Sowa penalty missed. But this is how it came about. So casual. The captain, Baba Musa, he gave, along with others, Ama Ako an absolute earful. Well, it's his turn to feel the pain. Lovely quick football. And the simplest of tasks for Mdathiri to fire in. Well, only Pacome Zouzoua had scored in the Champions League group stage this season as he rings in a third goal